answering her prayers, letting her understand that she was in His hands and would no longer be in pain. A super special person who helped me to achieve my goals. Grateful for her and will keep her in my heart. Pure love, beauty inside and out, pillar of faith, kindness, gentleness, eyes so profound filled with sincerity, honesty, and love. There was something regal about her presence. Her presence brought an inexplicable calmness and serenity that made you feel like no matter what, everything would be okay. Her complete surrender to God's will was a lesson to us all, a lesson of blind faith. A model matriarch, she made you feel safe and loved just being beside her. Her inner strength and courage were evident in her words and action, a living witness of faith. She was such an extraordinary woman who had the honor to meet and work along her side for many years. She taught me so much not only about work, but also about life itself in a moment in my life when I needed it the most. I'm forever grateful for all the support received from you, Miss B. Grit, tenacity, perseverance. She was kind, loving, wise, generous, thoughtful, and selfless. A stalwart, tenacious, tough, sensible, sage, adoring, and devoted. Resilient, strong, wise. Always had positive energy. The most incredible and sweet soul. A trooper, a cancer survivor, who continued to be strong through each trial and tribulation, faith and prayer carrying her through each moment. Steadfast, diligent, loyal, intelligent, strong-willed, religious, determined, kind, joyful, principled, wise, worldly, loving in her way, disciplined, calculated, smart, conservative, generous, dedicated, devoted, high degree of business wisdom, and friendly. When did you learn that gift wrapping, sewing, cooking? Thank you, Mima. Mima was strong, generous, and thoughtful. I shared happy memories with Mima. I will always remember how sweet and kind she was with all of us on the phone. Una santa. What I tell you is that she will always live among all of you. The gardens she created, took care of, and raised to be people of good in this world. I would like to share a few words about an amazing woman. Our families shared an incredible friendship for many, many years. Claire, also known as Miss B, was the matriarch of the Bauman family. Every year we looked forward in celebration together the 1st of August, which is our Swiss national holiday. Always had a nice fondue, wine, schnapps, but most of all we shared great times with amazing friends. We will always cherish the wonderful memories that we share with Claire and Hans. The 1932 Club are now again reunited in God's loving arms. The laughter Claire shared with friends and families are the memories she carried to her end. Rest in peace. Miss B, your care, love, and tenderness always brought joy to my heart. Mi alma duele por su partida, pero me siento feliz porque se ha reunido con su preciado Mr. B. Dios mediante nos veremos otra vez. Cariños siempre. When I think about Mima, I think of a strong woman, a woman who built a successful business alongside her family. I also think generous and thoughtful. I too have such fond memories of summer school shopping. We would always go to Farrell's ice cream shop and have lunch ice cream too. Yes, it was fun to shop and get new clothes, but the memory of the outing is far greater and will last a lifetime. During those summer visits, Mima would have mini boxes of fun cereals like Lucky Charms and Fruit Loops, something Mom rarely brought or bought. She would also have nestled chocolate powder that we will make chocolate milk from. Such a fun thing for a kid to look forward to. When I think of Claire, I have a complete beautiful portrait of a woman who has opened my heart and mind. Her image is pasted in a calm, quiet heavenly bubble with lovely monarch butterflies of lovely warm colors, and then splashes electric colors, which represent her dynamic personality. Claire included everyone whom she met in her bubble, never ceased a word of discontent, and was 100% a positive person. She had had many experiences with family friends, and most of all her partners, lover, and friend Hans. How blessed I have been to be in her presence. She loved God and left all great and little situations to fall into his jurisdiction. May we all count ourselves fortunate to have known Claire. It's when we come to the end of our rope and understand that the hardships build character, bring spiritual growth, and reflect his will with his gift and destination for us that we can say, your plans are for my goodness. Thy will be done is an acknowledgement that he is in control and knows what is best for us. Even though we may never know the reason in this life, turn over all your circumstances to God. Let God. And that is what Claire, Mom, Mima did. Let it go and let God. In my experience with the Bauman family, it was a very interesting way when I met Hans Bauman, the patriarch. I was newly ordained in 2015, and I remember I finished the Mass, that it was the 10:30 Mass, that all of you will come together. I met all of you at the Mass, and Hans will come out at the end of Mass and he will tell me, so you're the new priest? And of course Claire was next to him. And I say, yes sir, I am. And then he looked at me. You know, Hans was like 7 feet tall. I'm like 3'2". And he looked at me and he goes, if I like you, my whole family will like you. And I said, oh, nice. Well, where did you send me, Archbishop? Then he stopped. And you know, Hans was in his own way, sarcastic. That's why me and him got along very well. He looked at me again, looked at Claire, and he goes, I like you. And I said, thanks be Jesus Christ. And then he went on Wednesday, you go to my house for dinner. I go, thank you. And he moved on. I thought he would have forgotten about Wednesday dinner, but he didn't. Because he called me Monday, called me Tuesday, and called me Wednesday for me to find out I was going to go to have dinner. And I remember what it was because he cooked. It was bolognese, a spaghetti bolognese, which was divine. And of course after that, I was one more son to hand Anne Claire Bauman, because they will have me for dinner almost every other week or every month with the famous lamb chop, which Hans will cook so delightful, which I missed as well. And I will miss also Claire as I went to visit her last time. It was the same day my brother Reggie went. I also took her communion and I anointed her, but she was with such a peace that as a priest I could not understand. And she was also full of joy and full of calmness, and her demeanor was just serenity, harmony, and peace. And we chit-chat for quite a while. I think I got there around 11 in the morning or noon, and I left like around 10 o'clock at night that day. But we chat, we laughed, we shared memory, we broke bread together, and of course we drank the fruit of the wine, which is very important. And that day, I gave so much thanks to God when I was driving back to Sunrise, where I live, and I was talking to God and I was saying, God, thank you, Lord, for allowing me to know and to be part of this beautiful, blessed family, and most especially to be part of the life of Hans and Claire Bauman. In the parish where I am, people would ask me, Father,